Ain't never done riding each other's chains. There's a thunder up under the hood that you just can't shake, and I can't get enough of your waking up.
So sister, I have an idiot because the only like way that I can make my water turn pink is by using slime. So
Okay.
it's slippery as hell. Oh my god, like I'm sliding forward. Yeah, this is a mess. What was I thinking? I'm not gonna be able to concentrate on my answers at all. Okay.
Just so you know, you have the best setup so far.
I really went for it. I have you can't, oh my god, I'm sliding. Terrible idea. You can't see it, but I have a Guy Clark candle back here. I've pasted his face onto Jesus.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And I did not do that for this. I've had it for like years.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So is this like, do you have like a purple bathtub, or is this like wrapping paper, or what?
So our bath is very uninspiring, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna make it pink. So this is some fabric that I bought for a photo shoot that I took last weekend, and this is pink duct tape holding it up.
Well, that's great.
Thanks. I just, I was like, I don't know how weird she's gonna get, but I can see this thing going like, the stakes are gonna go up and up,
Right.
with every one that you do. And I was just like, I just want to set the bar fucking high, I got myself, yeah.
I absolutely have killed like the whole setup vibe. You have the best one so far, and a bath bomb.
And a bath bomb. There it goes. We have fire. It's CBD too.
Nice.
Yeah. So you live, where are you from?
I am from Houston. Right now, I'm living in Northeast Texas, but we are actually listing our house on the market right now and moving back to Houston. So
cool.
Yeah.
Are you excited to leave the country?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I gave it a good try. It's beautiful here, but I really miss having stuff around. Yeah.
So. Yeah, totally. I kind of have the best of both worlds because I go to Texas so often, and when I'm there, I stay with my parents who live in Weatherford, out in the country part that is still country in Weatherford. And so in Nashville, I get the city side a little bit, and then in Texas, I get the country.
The country.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get started in music?
I started singing when I was a little girl. My parents would take me to these tabernacles where I would just sing with my karaoke tapes to like Patti Loveless and Trisha Yearwood. And from then, my parents bought me a guitar when I was in junior high. And then, cheers. It's stuck. I'm using your tray, but it's out of shot because I won't fall off my leg.
I can't really get the setup very right. Like I feel like all that anybody sees is my tray, or my hand right now. There are bubbles in here. I am.
Yeah. I have. This is the first. Like this is the bubbliest bath I've ever had. Like I probably put half of a bottle of Dawn in here. I was like, I want it to be bubbly. All the bubbles are over there though. Yeah. So yeah. started off singing karaoke tapes. My dad bought me a guitar in junior high, started writing poems and then songs. And then I went to the White Elephant Saloon, and these two boys were playing with Mike McClure, and they were around my age. And I was like, that's what I want to do. They're playing their own songs and seemingly doing well. I was like, that's what I want to do. So 6 months later, I was playing that show at the White Elephant and opening for Josh Grider. So that's cool. That's cool.
Very cool. And what are some hurdles that you've seen so far, or that have come in your way so far?
I think my biggest hurdle is just like finding a balance, because I don't have a team. I've kind of had to learn how to do a lot of the stuff myself, and switching hats has never been easy for me. So I think that's like my biggest hurdle, is just like not losing momentum while trying to like tour and write an album and record an album and figure out how to like promote it properly. Yeah.
Right. So speaking of, you are about to release a new album, right? You've released what I can see, just 2 singles from it so far.
Yeah. I've got American Steel and Twisted Metal are out on Spotify and all that right now. So
yeah,
it's very metal theme so far.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I really dig Twisted Metal. I was just listening to it when I was putting my face on for this.
Yes.
And so that's going to be on Levee, correct?
Yeah. Those are both on Levee. We've got another song coming out at the end of the month called The Sparrow in the Sea. So like that's kind of where the theme of like water comes in, and it's very like heavily like even if the song isn't like water themed, there's a lot of lyrics that are very water themed. Like there's a lot of talk about like baptism and like just kind of finding a solace in the levee and the water. And
all right. And when does that come out?
You can dive into Levee April 10th. I know.
I love the fun. No, I love the fun. It's slimy water. That is disgusting.
It's the stuff that like turns it pink. So like my boyfriend's gonna be so mad at me. It's this like, it's called slime bath. And it's gonna make the water pink. And you can't even see the water, so why did I do it?
I love it though. It's pretty gross. It turns to slime in there though. Disgusting.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Right. So there's a lot of talk these days about women not being represented the same as men in music. Where do you stand on that? Are you running into any of that yourself?
I mean, I don't like necessarily compare what's happening to men versus women. I'm sure that if I did, I would be baffled, because some of the numbers that I've seen in terms of radio, what you don't hear on the radio, what you don't see on all of the festival bills, there's not a lot of women. It's I mean, very much so sprinkled in, and especially I find in country music, pop radio doesn't seem to have much of an issue with women, but country music definitely has, especially since the 90s. I mean, think about like there's Reba and Martina and Faith Hill and everybody was everywhere, and it's like we have those women, they're just not being played like they were in the 90s.
Right. I didn't even think about that. There were tons of them. Like growing up, almost everybody on the radio was a woman, it seemed like, for totally. a good few years.
Yeah. It seemed very equal, like when I think about it.
Right. Very true. So what's one of the coolest things that you've done so far? Like one of the coolest things that music has taken you to?
Oh man. So far, I just really enjoy being on the road as a whole. Just being able to travel to these towns and kind of sit in the bars with, you know, the locals and get to know them. I know that sounds pretty trite and trivial, but that's the funnest thing for
It's what
me.
you like about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, totally. I wish that I had some grandiose story, but I
Right.
can't think of anything.
All right. Do you have a bucket list writer or artist that you want to work with, or have you already been able to?
Well, yeah, I have been fortunate enough to write with some people that like I've admired for years, but like uh, I mean, the bucket list would be, Bruce Springsteen. It'd be cool to work with Tom
Absolutely.
Waits, but like it's like those are people that hardly ever collaborate, so it's hard to check those off the bucket list.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there anybody on it that you think that you could check off?
I mean, we've got some killer neighbors here in East Nashville. I mean, it'd be cool to do something with like Todd Snyder or Aaron Lee Tashian. Those are like, the weirdos in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that could one day be a tangible thing.
Speaking of East Nashville, so y'all just had some pretty gnarly weather.
Oh my gosh, it's devastating. It's
Yeah.
devastating. This tornado came through like 1:30 last Tuesday, and we just, like you wake up and you don't really know what's going on, but it's been really inspiring to see how quickly everybody's come together and helped out East Nashville. They're turning volunteers away. There's just so many of them. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's always
But
good. It's always good to see people come out of the woodwork to help rebuild things.
totally. And I mean, Nashville's, had its share of devastations and bounced right back. It's pretty resilient town for sure.
Absolutely. So I know that this question's it's definitely all relative. Everybody has a different answer to it, but have
Yeah.
you made it yet?
Have I made
Or
it yet? I I I think it's important to be present in what you're doing and to be thankful for where you're at. And you know, when I first started out, this is where I wanted to be. And
Right.
now that I'm here, I've already, set my sights on other goals higher. And I think that's a pretty human trait, but I am, I'm very fortunate, to be able to travel from town to town, play my songs, have people listen or not. But it's a journey and I really enjoyed it so far.
Good. So who would you challenge to get into the tub next?
I've been thinking about this. So my friends Erica Perry and Phil Hamilton have a band together. They also have a pretty dope house that probably has a gigantic tub that they could both fit in. I'm not just challenging the two of them. I want to see them do that together. I think that would be cool. And my roommate's in the next room, and he's in a band called Ross Cooper. And Ross is one of my favorite humans. We call him Mr. Peanut Butter because he's just this like lovable puppy dog of a human. And I think that he would kill this situation. Yeah.
Well, like I said, you definitely killed it on the setup. I think you
Thanks. Did you see? I don't know if you can see your bath tray, but I've covered it in duct tape so that it matches. It's kind of ridiculous. And I have so many other things. I was like, I'll just, but I didn't. I didn't.
I was wondering what that was. So that's an alligator down there?
There's an alligator. I think it's actually like a squeaky toy. I don't know. I've got my little teepee. I forgot to light on fire. I have an apple. I don't know. I was just like, let's play. What
You
else?
definitely.
Yeah. Thanks for giving me a reason to play in the bathtub. I think this is a really cool idea. I think that you're gonna like, yeah, it's gonna be super successful.
So far, it's been really cool. Everybody seems to have had fun with it.
Yeah.
You definitely stepped it up with the bathtub setup. So
Yeah. You gotta. When else am I gonna be able to do this?
right.
Never.
So do you have anything else that you want to talk to us about?
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
I wish that. Yeah. I'm coming to Texas soon. I don't know when you're airing this, but I'm doing a Texas run, going to like Houston, Austin, Fort Worth, all the way from like March 12th to March 22nd, and then I've got a CD release show at the Magnolia Motor Lounge on April 11th, and that's actually going to be an early show. I just found out. And yeah, the record comes out on the 10th. So hopefully, if you're in Texas and this comes out before then, come out and see us and go buy Levee. Don't just stream it, because who knows what we'll be making then. Oh, God. Yeah.
And where can we find it to buy it? So I tried to look online, and I could see about tour, and I could see about you, and I could see how to contact a manager. But there's not like a shopping buy my music link on your website.
Oh, that should be like if you click on the the pre-save button on the home.
Okay.
On the initial like Darien.com, there's like a direct you to site or like buy Levee, and that pre-save option takes you to like a Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, CD Baby. Like it's a link to everything. It's like a link fire or something like that. But anyways, you can do that. I also have an online store now. I think that like I literally just set it up a couple days ago. So you can go to that.
So I probably caught it. I caught it right before y'all published that, probably, because I was looking for shop or music or something like that on the website. So,
yeah. Okay. I have that on there now, but I didn't have it on there whenever you looked, because I think that was like Saturday that I set that up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know, whenever I'm like, I feel so comfortable with you that I'm like, oh, am I supposed to be answering super formally?
No, you're doing great. I just wanted to make sure that people are able to find it and buy it, so that they can support you, because we all know that streaming doesn't pay. So I wanted to make sure that there was a way to find it, because I was trying to find it beforehand and couldn't. So I wanted to make sure that we could let people know how to get a hold of that.
Yes, and I have your vinyl ready to ship. I was gonna see. Would you wear a T-shirt if I sent you one?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Maybe message me like which one on the site that you like and what your size is.
All right. Will do. I always wear a band shirt in the slaughter, but like I said, I need to figure out how to set this up a little bit differently. I can't seem to get the right angle in here so that the tub is seen better and the shirts are seen better. But
so I bought this little like $30 tripod with the ring light on it off of Amazon, and that's what I'm using. Like I was excited to use your tripod, and I probably will in the future, but I got it off of Amazon for my merch, to take pictures with my merch, and that's the phone's on there and everything. So if you want, I can send you a link.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to check that out because you know, I'm using the same tripod that I sent to everybody. But just the way my bathroom's set up, like this is the angle that tripod will give me. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Takes all kinds.
It does. It was really nice talking with you, and I should be able to make it out to that Magnolia Motor Lounge show too, because that's kind of right down the road for me. So
cool. Very cool. Well, I can't wait to meet you, and thanks for letting me do this. This is fun.
Make sure you have bragging rights now. Make sure you let everybody know you had the best bathtub set up.
Yeah, bring it. I know Erica will bring it. She's like so fun and into this kind of stuff. So like she's gonna kill it for you.
Well, I will send you a message when this will be published. It should be the end of this week.
Yeah. Awesome. Really?
Check it out.
Was there one that is the Courtney Patton one and all that up already?
I'm hoping to be able to do that tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Hers was pretty
I can't wait
fun.
to see.
Hers was pretty hilarious.
Oh God, I can't wait. I can't even imagine. She's so goofy. I love her. Yeah.
I know. The guitar too. I love that. That was a nice touch.
I just popped it in there. Like say hello. Really.
All right. Well, I will let you get out of this bath. Thank you very much for joining me. Thanks for that. Everybody, make sure you check out vandarien.com. Her new album Levee is coming out April 10th. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.